Nope. Yo, what's up? I'm Sir Esters.
I'm Michael Pino J.
I'm B Scripps.
And we're the unintelligent graduates. And classes in session. So let's talk about how everybody's week been. Go ahead and start off Scripps.
Man, my week's been a lot better than the semi driver I seen the other day who flipped the semi up sideways on the damn off the exit. I said, motherfucker, there's not even another car over here. Like, I was like, he flipped the side of the semi just driving too fast or something. I was like, Jesus, man, they're giving everybody licenses these days. But I mean, everybody they need people to work.
Licenses.
Bro, they get everybody license. Be like, you got 5 DUIs? Here's a license. Get your ass to work. You know what I'm saying? It's like, 5 DUIs. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that's how it's working these days, bro. Like, it's crazy. And then, man, it's just all the crazy. Of course, they had the awards. The awards that's going off before we started the show about how Aaron Rodgers definitely did not deserve to be MVP.
My man chose violence.
I did not choose violence. I choose statistics, bro. Cooper Kupp was the best player in the NFL this year. I'm just going to say it. And, I mean, you can't tell me he wasn't the most valuable player of the team and that the Rams would even be in the Super Bowl, let alone win the NFC West without him. Like, to me, he's by far the most valuable player in the league this year. But, I mean, it's a quarterback's award. You can win Offensive Player of the Year. You can't win MVP. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't make any sense. It's
not choosing violence.
I mean, I know why the NFL did it, but you know what I'm saying?
Why they do it? Go ahead.
You know why they did it? Because they riding Aaron Rodgers' dick. Because he hates everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like low key, like, hey man, he's going to Oakland.
Hey,
Oakland's
just
going to Super Bowl
realize,
next
dog,
season.
You've been banned from the stadium on NFL games for saying that.
Fuck him.
The report probably come out next week that you're banned from.
Hey, bro.
Because you're banned.
My week's been pretty good. My diet's been pretty bad. That's basically like it's like. But, I mean, but that's all I got. Well, I was your guys' week, Pip.
Man, you know how I do, man. Working and gaming. I've been playing a lot of games for the YouTube channel. Game Trek: The Last Generation. Again, thank you, Shrebs. And I actually got I tried to beat Final Fight on my lunch break the other day. It didn't work out, so I had to do another video to finish up that game. But in new games, I've actually played it's a skate game called Ollie World. I know Sir S was like, I don't even know what an Ollie is. But
I know the skateboard trick, but what made them name it Ollie World?
This is all it's like the shit. Like my background is one of the levels on Ollie World, but it's hard to explain it, man. It's like
you had to be confusing, dog. You just couldn't get Tony Hawk, man.
Bro, honestly, bro, it's almost as good as Tony Hawk, bro.
Oh,
like you do.
It's like it's like 2D though,
it's
right?
2D, yeah, it's 2D. I know.
You should go start something saying that, though.
I know.
Nothing has beat where it was at, bro.
Tony Hawk Pro Skater and especially Tony Hawk Pro Skater Underground. Those are that's the shit. But this game, like you can actually do your tricks with the thumbstick, so you don't have to. Yeah, you don't have to do like a weird ass combination with the whole controller. That's what makes it kind of fun, and you have to complete a course like to get to the next level. But the art style on it looks like Adventure Time.
For all the characters, real skaters out there though, Skate 3 was where it was at.
The art style, the fucking like the fashion that you can do, it's crazy, bro.
Is it kind of like that game that was on Xbox, that rollerblading game? And you could do graffiti while rollerblading. It was like,
you talking about Just the Future? No,
yeah.
No, it's not like
when Xbox first came out, dude. That game was dope as hell. And you had on the headphones or something.
Mm-hmm. SSX Tricky. It's kind of like a 2D version of SSX Tricky, sort of. Like you start at the top of the hill and work your way down.
Like, dude, I'm grinding on fucking rails. Like you can jump on walls. It's bananas. That's the best way to explain it. It's kind of like SSX Tricky because you're going downhill almost. And you're doing and you're completing the course, but it's cartoony looking on a 2D level, kind of like Just That Future, but it looks like it's just imagine if Adventure Time if there was like a skateboard world in Adventure Time. That's what the shit looks like. It's fucking dope as shit. I like it. I might actually try to stream another time, but other than that, that's all I've been doing, bro. What about you, sir?
Well, I got some from Samsung, an email, right?
Mm-hmm.
I was dumb enough to click on it, hoping it wasn't no spam or nothing.
It was spam.
So clicked on it, and they said I could pre-order the new Galaxy. So I pre-ordered that.
Was it real? Was it real?
Yeah, hell yeah.
They
gave me a discount. They give you a discount, and you get extra points, and you could trade in your old phone. So I'm trading my old
BlackBerry. You gonna trade the old BlackBerry in?
No, it's the S7. I'm trading my S7 Active.
S7, motherfucker. When that came out like 15 years ago or something.
Hey, dude, it's something. I get something better than nothing, dog. And they gave me some points. So I got a
S25.
No, I got an S10. Right now I'm using the S10, but I still have the S7.
Got a side burner
active,
phone.
So
I get you. I get what you're saying.
So what you're saying is your girlfriend found your burner phone. She said you need to get rid of this shit, or that's your ass.
No, to be real, I was using that phone as a MP3 player, dog.
You've been being too active with it. That's what it is. It's just.
Hey man, that's for it to last this long, bro. It's a very durable phone.
So all right, because I know Apple got a similar program like that too. So if I took I still got my iPhone 6s and my iPhone 5s. It's in my house somewhere. But if I took those in, they'll give me like 2 acorns and a corn dog for the shit. Are they doing something similar like that?
Basically.
Okay.
I was like, I'm not gonna use it anymore.
We're gonna take 50 cents off your phone for you for that.
Nothing. That's just how I looked at it.
Yeah. I mean, it's one way to. I know why a lot of these tech companies are doing it now, because the chip shortage is real. Mm-hmm. So they're trying to recycle as much as they can from them old phones to put them in new phones and shit. It makes sense. I mean, they need to dish out more money if that's the case, but it is what it is, though.
Yeah, I pre-ordered that S22 Plus.
Damn, is it 22 now? Shit.
Yeah.
So what now? You can see the future and all that shit, bro? Because I know Samsung Androids are usually ahead of the game.
Hey man, like I said, my phone was 3 to 4 years old, and I was like, it's time for a new. Yeah. I usually
5G network.
I upgrade my phone like every 2 years, but I had so much memory on this phone that I was like, okay, I could wait a little longer. And
that's how I am too.
Yeah,
I never get like the newest one that comes, like the newest iPhone. I used to get the one like 2 models back. I always do that route because I know by the time I buy the new one, they had me before with the iPhone 4, and then I got the iPhone 4S, and I kept doing that shit. I said, you know what, fuck all this shit. I'm just gonna stick with one, and when my phone is fucking smoking and the fucking and the glass shards are like scraping my cheek, then I'll go ahead and get another one.
Yeah.
So,
my phone 3 to 4 years old, so I was like, it's time to upgrade, man.
Makes sense.
And I still got memory on this phone. I didn't realize I bought so much memory.
How much memory you get?
Hell if I know, dude. It still got a lot of memory on it. And you already know, Androids, you can put an SD card in there too. Mm-hmm. So that just adds on to it.
Yeah. I'm jealous about y'all about that part.
And while Scribs was trying to make fun of Aaron Rodgers, Mike Vrabel got Coach of the Year. I'm happy about that, but we really wanted a damn Super Bowl ring. Like, it's good.
He didn't win Coach of the Year, but he can't coach out the Bengals.
And why you clowning Aaron Rodgers? I'm holding out hope for Aaron Rodgers.
There you go, call the Titans, bro.
Yeah, I'm holding out.
They said Ryan Tannehill is our man, bro.
Hey, they already said.
And the crazy thing about that fool kept sending it, and I'm like, dude, why you putting it in my face, bro?
Because it ain't happening, bro. I told
you was sending like 2 or 3 images. I'm like, leave me alone.
Never say never with the Titans, bro. Because remember what they did to Vince, not Vince, to Steve McNair. He was the dude. And then they were quick to shut him out. So I mean, they
that was the dad, dog. We ain't got nothing to do with the. I ain't talking about the dad, dog. We talking about the daughter now. The daughter doing her thing, dog.
Yeah, the daughter got the eyes for Ryan Tannehill. That's what it is. She's like,
I ain't messing with you, dog. I can't. Hey, dog, he's really trying to get banned from the NFL, dog. He You talking too
Hey,
dirty
bro,
over
for
here,
real.
man.
Hey, man, the longer y'all keep Brian Tannehill, the better the chance Carson Wentz has of winning AFC South. So, I mean, it's
Hey, leave it alone, man. And
Doug
and
P.
also I saved a lot of money not betting, though. Hey, I lost Saturday and Sunday because of damn UC.
You put a
Hey,
10-point hat on
yeah,
for, man.
I didn't place no bets this weekend, so I've been saving money. Thank God.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to
And
lose it all tomorrow.
y'all ready to get on to this first topic? There you go.
Bro.
Yeah, put on that 10-fold hat. You deserve that.
Squares and prop bets tomorrow for the Super Bowl, bro. That's it.
Oh yeah, you know they putting out a lot of free stuff on that Super Bowl. You could bet like $10, get $30 back. Yeah,
For real?
they serious about this Super Bowl, dog. They really trying to get some people.
Throw 1,000 on Jamar Chase getting the first touchdown of the game.
I don't know, man.
Telling you, they'll pay out 4,800.
Hey, it's crazy, dog. But let's get on this first topic, man. Let's do our. You already know trailer roundup. Let's get on to some trailers that we was interested in. Let's get on to this Buzz Lightyear trailer.
That should look dope.
You already know Chris Evans, Captain America.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing the voice of Buzz, and it'll be in theaters June 17th. And in the trailer, Buzz blasts off into space after being marooned on a remote planet. The test flight eventually lands him on an alien world where he's pursued by legions of robots and unknown creatures. And you already know he's joined by fellow space rangers and a talking cat toy named Socks.
That cat's crazy, though.
So I'm going to talk about our thoughts on the trailer and the movie.
I loved it, man. It's because like in regular Toy Story, he always, before he realized he was a toy, he like Buzz would always just go on about this whole Star Command and Star Command this and that, and you would wonder like what would that be like. Then they did the cartoon show to it. That kind of gave you a little taste of it, but this is more of like it's kind of weird to say realistic. It's more of a realistic version of what Buzz's Star Command would look like. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. I hope it's meta.
It's an animated real life biography of an animated
character. That's weird, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a biopic, bro.
It's an animated biopic of a animated character.
I just hope it gets meta. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm hoping that we're watching a movie of a movie. You know what I'm saying? Like we're watching what Andy will see. Like maybe this is Andy going to the movie theater and seeing the Buzz Lightyear movie.
I hope he finds a Buzz Lightyear figurine at the end of it. Like, oh, that's cool.
That should be weird. But that fucking that cat Socks, man. That shit was funny and shit. He reminded me like the Teddy Ruxpins and shit because the way his mouth moved.
The classic Disney, formula. The star of the show has to have a little animal sidekick. You know what I'm saying? Like it works.
Yeah, I like the trailer. I'll surely take my son to see it.
Yeah.
I bet if they do make a lot of money off this, I think there will probably be a Woody version.
I can see that too. And do it like
old
like Red Dead,
style.
do like Red Dead Redemption or like a Lone Ranger type of shit.
But man, can you imagine someone else voicing Woody besides Tom Hanks?
Why couldn't Tom Hanks do it?
I mean, they didn't pick Tim Allen to do.
I can see Tom Hanks still doing the voice. I think the reason why Tim Allen isn't the voice of Buzz because he's had a lot of controversial shit going on.
That's true.
Yeah, I can see that. But also, Chris Evans don't do it. He don't do bad. Like
he sounds like Buzz.
He sounds like kind of like Tim Allen. Like
he sounds before I found out it was Chris Evans, I thought it was Tim Allen.
Mm-hmm.
So, maybe they'll get Chet Hanks to do his voice of the real Woody. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, you talking about Jamaican Chet? Jamaican Chet, dog.
Hey boy, hey, I'm Woody. Hey man,
what is Woody's horse name? Not Lightning. What the fuck was it? Damn, I forgot the name of the horse, bro.
The crazy thing about it, man, I don't think Tom claimed him anymore, dog. The way he been acting.
What are you talking about?
Didn't Tom Hanks like not claim Chet no more, or something like that, or
I don't know. All I know, I hear more about their other son more than I do Chet, but Chet he stands out more because he's such a damn douchebag.
He's
yeah, he
so
wild,
different.
bro.
But the other son, he's an actor too, and he's more serious. But I hear less about him. I hear more about Chet and his crazy YouTube ass. It's funny, bro.
Yeah,
It's
but
true.
the movie come out June 17th. Gonna be good as hell. Should be in all theaters. And y'all ready to get on this next topic, man?
Yeah, let's
get
go.
on to our next trailer. Let's talk about Jurassic World Dominion.
Hell yeah.
So the trailer shows you so much. It shows Chris Pratt. It showed one of my girls that I used to watch her show, DeWanda Wise, Isabella Sermon. It shows so many people in this trailer, so many dinosaurs. And if you didn't watch the last one, you know dinosaurs is probably like really just taking over the earth. They broke free, they're roaming free, and basically it's just determining who's the predator, the dinosaurs or humans. And it also, Jeff Goldblum, right? That's the name.
Yeah.
Yeah, shows him in there.
That's
basically
that's
past and
disrespectful.
present
I don't like the way you
characters.
said that, bro. That was disrespectful to Mr. Goldblum. Dog.
That was disrespectful, man.
The way he said, he's like, what's his name? Goldblum?
How dare you?
That's how you would do it.
Hey,
my.
There's a bunch of them, man. So
despicable.
let's talk about what we got from this trailer, man.
Go ahead, Scribs.
I mean, it looks like it's going to be an awesome ending to a pretty good franchise. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
It's going to be gnarly. I just don't see how humans can beat out dinosaurs without like nuking them. So this is going to be kind of like, I mean, of course they're going to have like tanks and all that shit eventually, probably somewhere in there. But the conservators are going to try and like stop them from doing that. So it's like it's going to be interesting to see like what do you do? How do you preserve nature without destroying nature? Kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I thought about that a little too deep, maybe.
So this is the last Jurassic Park movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
This would be the last one because you was always wondering are they gonna always make another, but this is the finale. So
man, dude, I don't know how I feel about this now. I want them to keep doing this shit.
You know what I want to see? Chris Pratt
go big or go home,
dive
Black.
into the T-Rex's
Go big or
mouth
go
with like
home,
dynamite.
Like the one thing I did like about it, Blue, the Raptor Blue, like she got a little baby raptor.
And she got a baby raptor. What her and the other raptors fucking? I thought they were fighting.
No, I mean shit. I mean, because remember all the damn dinosaurs got loose in the last one because the clone girl wanted to let her fellow clones loose. So they're like all those dinosaurs are running around going crazy, and then I'm pretty sure she's found another raptor to mate with and shit. But I like the way that how can I say it? They're giving me the premise that we're gonna be the ones locked up in the goddamn fences pretty soon. Because you can't contain all of them. The only way you could contain it is if you contain general areas, and what better way to do that is to fortify your town or your city away from the dinosaurs. The dinosaurs will be off in the wilderness. That's how I can see this shit ending. You know what I'm saying? It started off with dinosaurs in the goddamn fence, and then it's going to end up with people, entire cities in a fence to protect them from the dinosaurs that they created.
Yeah. And now you got actual scientists cloning dinosaurs. So the genius.
It's crazy
genius idea.
because the wild thing about it is people come to mind. It's like, why don't you just kill the damn dinosaurs?
You can't do it. Too many of them. Like, and there's no telling how fast they can reproduce because they're genetically modified. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like the one short that they had, it was it's on YouTube. You can look it up. I think it's called Battle of Bighorn, Bighorn, some kind of shit. It's like the camp. It's like the little camping one. And just imagine that kind of shit, bro. You couldn't even go fucking camping because there could be a fucking carnosaur in the goddamn trees. Like, and motherfuckers, I'll be worried about bears and fucking mountain lions and shit. But in their universe, you had to worry about a goddamn T-Rex coming through your goddamn camp.
Luckily, there's only one T-Rex, so like it can't mate with another one.
No,
like it's
no telling, bro. There's no fucking telling. Because remember, in the last movie, they were auctioning off the dinosaurs and shit like it was eBay. So ain't no fucking telling what's going on. And BD Wong, his crazy ass character keeps fucking modifying the damn animals and shit. He made the first one invisible, like it can turn invisible. Then the other one, well, not invisible, but it can camouflage. Yeah, they can do that shit. And then the last one, the Super Raptor they had, dude, there's no telling what the next one's gonna be.
The Indominus Raptor.
Yeah, Dominus Raptor. But I can't wait for this though. I am sad that it's the end.
The great thing about it, they really didn't say when it's coming out in theaters.
Well, maybe this is the end of the Jurassic World trilogy, and maybe they'll do another one, like going forward. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
they'll do something with it. I think, like, of course, they still have the Camp Crustacean, the animated show.
I'm not watching that shit.
I think they're probably. It's good, man. You really should watch it.
Damn,
it's good.
Why you gotta say all that, dog?
It's good.
It's a kid show, dog. You gotta say all that. That ain't meant for you, man.
It's actually good. Like, I've sat there with my daughter and watched it. Like, this is pretty good. Like,
that's true, but fuck them kids.
Damn.
Fuck them kids.
Fuck them kids.
That's what it seems like, dude. Kids. Hey, that didn't show. I didn't see no specific date on when the movie's coming out, but damn.
They probably don't want
to put our next one, man. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this 1 minute reel from this DC movie universe. So you already got Batman, Black Adam, The Flash, and Aquaman, The Lost Kingdom. And you already know the trailer starts off with familiar footage of Batman and Catwoman from the Batman before moving on to a new short scene of Dwayne Johnson as Black Adam. And you already know he's cloaked as Adam, staring down a couple of helicopters. And he was talking about his son having a better world. And you got Aldous Hodges as Hawkman. And you got the Flash. And they was talking about that you hear a voiceover from Michael Keaton's Batman.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
He says out of all the worlds you want to pick to save, why would you pick this one?
And then you got Jason Momoa playing Aquaman. Hey, it looked dope as hell, man. Yeah. All of it looked dope.
It kind of gets my hopes up for the next slate of DC movies. You know what I'm saying? Because the last few that's been coming out have not been good. I mean, we actually had to wait for them to throw out a director's cut of what should have been one of the biggest movies of our lifetime. So,
I mean, DC fans. I mean, if you're wondering how your sex game works, you found out it takes you literally 60 seconds to nut. Like, if you read all the DC fan comments on the trailer thing, if you read it all on YouTube, like, oh my god, like
it's you know, I don't know, it's gonna be wild, bro. Because like in the trailer, I saw Dr. Fate, which is pretty much like their Doctor Strange.
Yeah, 007.
Yeah, and then the fucking Atom Smasher. Like they showed the Atom Smasher in the CW version of the universe, and he didn't really look all that cool. This Atom Smasher looks cool as shit. He's fucking huge, like fucking like Giant Man or Ant-Man, bro. I'm actually hyped about this shit, bro. I want to see what they're gonna do with this shit, bro. I don't want them to get rid of the existing actors that they have. I want them to just hope. I hope the Flashpoint just kind of reboots everything. That way they can keep Momoa, Godot, The Rock, and
I like Momoa as Aquaman. I don't care.
He actually made it look cool.
Aquaman, I like the Aquaman movies.
Yeah, he's cool. You know, I mean, him and Lisa Bonet aren't anymore, but I mean, he's cool though. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's living on a trailer. Did you see that on the Aquaman, the filming of the Aquaman thing? He's just living on a trailer. Like, that's where he's living. It's awesome. Yeah, it's
the Aquaman. I saw. I didn't see the same Flash. It's a different Flash, right?
No, it's the same.
It's the same Flash.
Ezra. It's still Ezra Miller.
Different suit.
It's a different suit. Like I saw, like the way that, in order for you to understand how the suit looks like, when the CW did their Infinity Crisis or whatever, like all the multiverses were collapsing on each other, and somehow the movie Flash met the TV Flash. Yeah. And when they found each other, like they were complimenting each other's armor, and he said, "Oh yeah," he was pointing at the CW Flash. He was like, "Oh yeah, yours is real sleek and it's a smooth design. I actually like that." So that kind of explains why his suit looks like the way that it is, because of that Infinity Crisis shit. I hope they talk about that in the movie, but this new suit is way better than the other shit he had, the fucking battle armor Injustice shit he had.
Yeah,
way better.
Also, Zoe Kravitz was playing Catwoman. She looked good. Like, probably
get in trouble.
Probably up there with Holly Berry, dog.
He said, I ain't snitching. Hey, she look good, bro. I ain't scared.
Hey, while we all the movies dope as hell. Batman comes out in what, March?
Yeah, March.
Yeah, March 3rd. I've already pre-ordered tickets.
Damn. Was it like 3 weeks? Like 3 weeks?
Yep.
It's real close, bro.
I am so excited. I actually just I told Jay yesterday about a big rumor apparently that I'm hearing about that movie. That a new Joker makes a cameo appearance near the end of the movie. And then
the trailer.
I'm excited.
That trailer was good as hell too. I like Penguin. I don't know about the Riddler. I got to watch it for the Riddler.
They made the Riddler look like the Zodiac Killer. It's awesome.
He looks like the Zodiac. I was just saying, he looks like the Zodiac Killer, like straight up.
It's sweet.
And I mean, we're all used to the motherfucking the Steve Harvey suit. You know what I'm saying, with the question marks and shit. You know what I'm saying, with the Steve Harvey collection. He's like, riddle me this, Batman. Don't punch me in the face just yet. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's also Bane. You got Bane that look different. There was a bunch of them that's different. You gotta stay away from the past. Sometimes you gotta upgrade.
The amazing job they did with Colin Farrell's Penguin, though, it's nuts. The makeup job they put on him is crazy. And it's so awesome that they picked a great actor to finally do the Penguin again, because that's how great Danny DeVito was. Like, nobody wanted to touch that role because of like how amazing he was as a Penguin.
Dude, I didn't realize how problematic that character was though in Batman Returns. Like, this dude was like straight up like he would have got Me Too so quick, bro. Like in Batman Returns, like
I watched.
Bro, he's up here trying to grab asses and titties and all kind of shit, bro. Yeah. Like, dude, chill out,
I'd like to fill her void. I'm like, dude, what?
Eating salmons and shit. I'm like, hey, dog.
Oh, you talking about Danny DeVito?
Yeah.
Like, watch Batman Returns after this show, or whenever you get time.
Yeah,
and watch his part, bro. You be like, oh man, that's not a good look for you, dog.
That is a mayor right there. That is a mayor, 100%. Mayor of New York, right there. That's Chris Cuomo. That's the Cuomo brothers.
That's the Cuomo. There. The third Cuomo brother.
Fucking Penguin, the Cuomo brothers, right there.
That's like a little crazy as the Penguin, dog. Like,
oh man.
But Mr. Wayne, why you dressed as Batman?
Hey, wild boy.
He is Batman, you moron.
Bro, I can't wait for that Batman movie, bro. I just can't watch it myself in the theater, but Scripps, please let me know how it is.
Well, Spider-Man's coming soon. Should be. You'll finally be able to see that.
You bring that up, man, and real quick, it's not coming to Disney Plus first. It's coming to Stars. Like, apparently, like, Sony already had a deal with Netflix that whatever new Sony film comes out, if it comes out in 2022 going forward, it would go into Netflix and then Disney Plus. But because of the way the timing of Spider-Man, it goes to Stars, Netflix, and then Disney Plus. It's weird as shit. I'm buying the movie anyway, so I'm not really worried. I'm just waiting for the home release date.
I'll be watching on Stars, dog. Hey man, let's get on. While we talking about movies, man.
Yeah.
Movie Pass is relaunching this summer.
Don't do it. It's a scam.
You know, it messed up in 2019, but it's supposed to relaunch. Co-founder Stacy Spikes said Thursday at a theater near New York's Lincoln Center. It's not clear if any theater chains have partnered with the company yet, and no price point was disclosed. So, revamped service will be available in tiered plans with varying prices, but Spikes did not share what those tiers would cost. There will be a virtual credit system that will roll over each month, and users will be able to earn credits for free by watching advertisements ahead of the movie, according to Spikes, with eye tracking technology to make sure the user is paying attention.
I don't like that part. Big Brother's watching you. I don't know, man. The first movie pass, it was too good to be true.
People was actually buying it.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like that was doing it in California. Like they were telling me, they put me on it, but I was like, I don't know, man. It just sounds kind of funny. And by the time I was about to do it, they already had stopped. Like they were already doing shady shit. Like they would cut like the amount of movies that you can go to, cut the amount of times you can use the movie pass, and then eventually they just stopped it or whatever. But it was like, to go to the movies, like the price of the movie pass, it made it worth it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it was too good to be true, bro. And
I was gonna say,
go ahead.
I used to have the A-list, the AMC A-list thing while I still lived in Tennessee, and that was definitely worth the $20 a month. Like you could see up to 3 movies a week, or or actually a day.
It was something like that. I remember that one.
And it was only like $22 a month, and you got all these cool discounts for popcorn and drinks and all.
But it was like
shit.
it was like one person per pass, though, right?
Yeah.
That's why I didn't do it. Because I was thinking about doing that too back in the day, but then like I thought it was gonna be like a family deal, and it wasn't. It was like, I think it was like for one person, maybe 2, and I was like, fuck it, it's not worth it for me.
You can get up to 3 tickets per week. It wasn't just technically one person, so I could buy 2 tickets for like wife and I. You know what I'm saying? And then I could go watch another movie on my own, throughout the rest of the week. So it worked out
for you. If you went to the movies all the time, it was good. I didn't go to movies like that, so I didn't buy one. Like it's once.
You just wait for the hot bootleg. You wait for the hot bootlegs to come through.
He was waiting for me.
Hey, I had Kudo. What's it called? Kudo, Kiddo.
Cody.
Yeah,
Cody.
Kudo. I'm on Kudo.
What's Kudo? Up? I got the bootleg of the bootleg, cuz.
Yeah. On Kudo.
Hey, when I had Cody, dog, I wasn't thinking nothing about that. And then you realize on Cody got to upgrade every day.
Man, dude. And that's another thing. It was too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, man, Cody's the shit. Like, I mean, some of the movies were and iffy quality. Some were just spot on. But man, Cody you would have to update that shit like every hour. It seemed like
every day. I just got tired of it. You had to search through which movies was good and not. It was a lot of damn work, dude.
It was a lot of work, bro. I was like, man, this is not for me, bro. I
free.
Uninstall. I can't.
It's free.
It's free. I mean, you can't beat $3.99.
Or you try to find the movies that had like multiple movies had roughly the same title, and then like you're accidentally watching like an adult film on accident instead of like you're like,
you were watching them on purpose, man.
I
didn't mean the Avengers parody. Damn, I meant the actual Avengers. Like I didn't see the rest of the goddamn title.
About all that, but so if Movie Pass does relaunch, will y'all cop one?
This time I probably would, man, because I feel like I missed out on the ride the last time. And my friends on the West Coast, when they were talking about Game Pass, Movie Pass, like it was the shit. Everybody kept talking about it, and I just missed out on that train. So if they do relaunch this for real, I probably would jump on
it. I would. Once it does relaunch, best believe I'm going to buy some stock in AMC, dog, because
hey, you should have did it when I told you to, bro.
Because I do believe it will help theaters come back, launching something like that.
I mean, the theaters are already coming back, though. That's what I'm saying, bro.
Regal Cinemas has their own thing down here too. So
man, you can't say that with like the way that when these movie releases are breaking records, bro. record after record. They just keep. I saw that.
That's
shit
how good Spider-Man was. I mean, I can't believe
streaming is help. Like streaming is hurting it, dog. Like
streaming is hurting. It's beneficial for people who like myself and my family who we're trying to stay safe for our baby.
Yeah.
Streaming is beneficial for us and it's more affordable for us. But in the long run, like a lot of these movies are losing out on money, and like I don't know, it's like one of the stories that we were going to talk about, like with like the Matrix suing WB, but you hear more of these stories about these movie companies being sued because they're putting out digital releases instead of theatrical.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think they should find some kind of middle ground for everybody.
Once this movie pass relaunch, they say they don't have people to join them. They'll come. Yeah. If you build it, they'll come.
That's true. A whole bunch of racist baseball players. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
I think that's what happened.
Or a bunch of DC fans with 1 minute trailer. You know what I'm saying?
If they relaunch it, if they relaunch that movie pass, they will come. But let's get on to a show that everybody watched.
Oh yeah,
it ended a decade ago, and now it gets a 20-episode run on Hulu. So
who knew?
The show that we're talking about is Futurama, and you know it started on Fox, everyone. Then it ended on Comedy Central.
Yep.
And if you didn't know what Futurama is based on a pizza delivery guy who accidentally freezes himself in 1999 and wakes up 1,000 years later. And I didn't even know the show earned 6 Emmys, including 2 for Outstanding Animated Program.
Futurama is one of the best animations, bro. It was I want to say it was like the best. Well, hold on. The start of like adult cartoon entertainment.
Yeah.
Futurama was kind of the end of The Simpsons. Like it was the beginning of the end of The Simpsons. Like,
damn.
I don't know about that one, dog. I don't know.
But it's what started making people
when
tune out of The
came out, I wasn't watching The Simpsons as much.
That's what I'm saying. Once Futurama,
I see what you're saying.
It was, and then and then Family Guy came as well, and that was pretty much like
because like when Futurama came out, it was more edgier. It was edgier, but it was a little bit more tasteful.
Same people though, right?
Yeah, same. Matt Groening and Matt Groening was the creator of it, and but like when Family Guy came out, Family Guy took that and pushed it, made it edgier. It wasn't tasteful. It was brash on purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I think Futurama it rode that line. You know what I'm saying? To be edgy, funny for everybody at the same time, kind of like Shrek. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people think Shrek's a kids movie, but it's really not. It's kind of like
watch it again
for us. It's like a movie for us and shit.
G strings on Pinocchios and shit. Like
the only thing I'm worried about this is that John DiMaggio so far has not signed on to be voicing Bender, and that's a red flag for me, though. If we can't have the original,
I feel like if he do want too much money, they don't pay him. I feel like you get somebody else to play Bender, dog.
That's the thing, though. Like voice actors don't really get paid that much, like compared to like physical actors. You know what I'm saying? And
what y'all was telling me was like he wanted some bucks.
I mean, all right, think about Hank Azaria. Hank Azaria voices Homer, and he gets paid. You know what I'm saying?
But you gotta realize how many seasons The Simpsons had, though, dog.
Yeah, The Simpsons is like what?
Simpsons was coming out before I was born.
I had no idea Hank Azaria voiced Homer. Like, I was like,
he voiced Homer Simpson. Well, he still voices Homer Simpson. So I want to say he is the highest paid voice actor, but I can see why John DiMaggio.
I thought it was a person that voiced some 3 characters. I thought.
I mean, those like Hank Azaria, Lisa Cartwright, they voiced multiple characters.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Now that I could understand paying somebody a lot of money to do that.
Yeah.
No, but that's the thing. Like,
more than one voice.
Because don't somebody voice Lisa, Bart, and
they're 2 different people, I think, that's voicing those characters. But
There's a
like in
lady that does the
Futurama,
voice of Bart.
they do the same thing in Futurama. Like there's each person they voice multiple people. Oh shit, got them spitting and shit. They voice
There was a
multiple
lady
people.
that used to voice Bobby Hill too. A lot of folks didn't know it.
Well, when voice acting, women are actually better at doing boy voices because they're vocal cords and shit.
You're right.
Yeah.
But it's like, all right, John DiMaggio, like he's done the voice for not only Bender, but shit, he's even in video games with Gears of War. He's the voice of Marcus Phoenix. In Gears of War, he's the voice of Jake the dog in Adventure Time. You know what I'm saying? He's the voice of the King and Disenchanted. So I mean, he has the name recognition. I say pay the man. If you want this to be true to form, pay the man, so that we can get this a proper Futurama. It's fucking owned. It's mostly owned by Disney. You know what I'm saying? They got the money, bro. Make the shit happen. That's all I'm saying.
Can it be a profitable series if you pay the man that kind of money? That's what it breaks down to. It's business.
Well, Hulu's not paying him that money. I'll tell you right now, Hulu, like we'll get somebody else to play Bender. Damn it.
Yeah, I know they'll get
Hulu don't play,
I'll
bro.
do a good Bender. I'll do a good Bender impersonation, bro.
As long as like look, when it comes to Hulu and Netflix, as long as they got that name,
yeah,
that's all they have that name. Just Futurama, they know people's gonna watch it.
Yeah, of course.
Is what's her name returning? Is Layla?
Yeah, Katie Seagal.
Katie's awesome. Okay,
yeah. Everybody's coming back. Even Phil Lamar that was like in Mad TV.
Yeah,
he's coming back. Everybody's coming back so far except for DiMaggio.
Yeah, one thing I'll say, Hulu's more lenient with their shows than Netflix.
Yeah,
like if they come out with a good trailer and them 20 episodes does them right, that's gonna be a big payday.
Yeah.
And I bet, Black, you still haven't watched that Wu-Tang series yet, have you?
No. I got too much on my plate, bro. Hey,
Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to watch with.
Man, you don't like Wu-Tang?
No, I get on you. No, I get on you because you don't like Ghostface Killer.
Hey, I like him now.
You like him now? You like him now? Okay.
I always said I respected him.
No, you didn't. No,
he's like a stepdad. He's like, I don't like him, but I respect him.
Hey, me and you, we have had our debates. It's not even arguments. We getting the strong debates back in the day at work about Ghostface Killer. You know what I'm saying? I would play Ghostface Killer at work on purpose because I know you didn't like him.
Hey, I respect him now though. Like from listening to more of his music and actually watching that show, I'm like, okay. Hey, Ghostface, bro, he was a killer. Hey, but shout out to Futurama. Even though you say they don't have Bender, you still go watch the show. I already know.
You're right. Yeah, that's true. But I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it.
He's gonna grudge watch it. He's gonna grudge watch it.
I
like it, but I don't like it.
Watch it like this.
Ain't no goddamn Bender. Shit better be funny without Bender, man.
Hey, so let's get on to a topic, and then y'all want to take a break.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do it.
All right, let's get on to Snoop Dogg.
Hell yeah.
You already know he's a rapper and also an entrepreneur. He acquired Death Row Records, the label that launched his career. And you already know he was signed to Death Row with his 1993 hit album, Doggy Style. And if you didn't know, basically, Death Row began to decline in the late 90s after the death of one of his stars, Tupac Shakur, and the imprisonment of Suge Knight, as well as the departures of Snoop Dogg and Dr. Dre. And you already know it had its controversies and legal cases, and the label was sold to Entertainment One. And then it got sold to Hasbro. I don't know how it got sold to Hasbro. Sold to Hasbro until last year when One Music was sold to the Blackstone Group, and is now back in the hands of one of its original stars who was awarded a star on Hollywood's Walk of Fame.
Dude, how does the toy company even get a hold of?
Because they were has-beens, so it got sold to Hasbro. You know what I'm saying? That's how it happens, bro.
I don't even get that, bro. And I'm glad it came back to somebody. I would have wanted it to go to either Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, or Corrupt. Those are the ones that I felt like that should handle it. Should can't do it no more, and he's not capable of doing such. So it's dope, bro. Like to me,
Snoop
Death
got
Row,
that big time money now, bro.
dude. Death Row was like my Motown. You know what I'm saying?
No, that was the West Coast. That was like the West Coast Motown, dog.
Bro, that was my Motown.
That was the first label. That was the first label to let you know. That was the first label that let you know the streets is real.
It was crazy, bro. Hey,
the streets was real. Dog.
He laughing though, but I'm telling you, like there was you couldn't tell me no other record label back in the day was slapping more than fucking Death Row in the 90s, bro. You couldn't tell me shit.
Hey, Death Row
like they dominated everything, bro. Your fucking MTV, they had that shit on lock. BET, they had that shit on lock. You know what I'm saying? And their name was always in the news, in the radio. You know what I'm saying? Death Row Records. You already know what's about to happen.
Like they introduced actual gang culture and gangster rap to the world. Like it'd been happening, but Death Row actually brought it out openly.
So I mean, with the NWA, you know what I'm saying?
They didn't bring in the gang culture.
They did the drug culture kind of shit. You know what I'm saying?
I think they introduced like the street culture and police brutality and stuff.
And then Death Row, and when they broke off from when NWA broke up, and then Arab and Dr. Dre went to Death Row, that's when shit got real. You know what I mean? And then you have fucking Bloods and Crips, and that's when you start learning more about the shit. That me as a kid, most of the street shit I've learned, I either learned from like secondhand off my cousins, or I learned it from fucking Death Row shit. You know what I'm saying?
The Ice Cube Dr. Dre beef after he left NWA, that shit.
But when that shit started falling apart, like as soon as Tupac passed, bro, and then Dre left, everybody can kind of see the writing on the wall with Death Row Records. And shit wasn't the same, you know what I'm saying? Even though they try to do their diss tracks against Dr. Dre and all that shit, it sucked. But now that I've seen that it's back, and I've listened to the first track on Snoop's new album, that shit brought a lot of memories, came flooding back.
And knowing this has me more interested in watching the halftime show.
I know. I'm not gonna watch the Super Bowl. I will tune in for the fucking halftime.
And the crazy thing about it, man, is I think this would be up there, dude. I think this would be up there.
I think this is gonna be one of the, if not the best Super Bowl halftime show.
They try to say
for our generation,
They try to say Lady Gaga's was the biggest, but the reason it was the biggest because the way she fell on stage.
Yeah,
she was falling down the stage.
This is about to stop all that shit. Man, you talking about Dr. Dre is in the goddamn Super Bowl halftime show, bro?
I still say Bruno Mars is the best halftime show they've ever had.
I like Beyonce's.
Of course you like.
Of course
Beyonce.
you did.
Old beehive
thirst trap having hand. He's like second. Shakira and Jennifer Lopez.
I'm a Beyonce fan, man. Beyonce show out, dog.
Mm-hmm. Bruno Mars, bro. He came down playing a goddamn drum solo, bro. That shit was crazy.
Hey, Beyonce and the Prince one was dope as hell.
Prince was good too,
and Bruno Mars was dope as hell. And there was a bunch of them.
Hey, Snoop was doing it though, bro, because he's been like, especially like the shit that he got with Kevin Hart, where they commentate on shit. Right, Snoop Dogg.
Oh yeah.
Like with the Olympics, and then I think they even just doing regular shit. Like I want Snoop Dogg's been putting himself out there, bro.
Hey, speaking of Kevin Hart, you hear what he did real quick to Nick Cannon when he heard he's having another baby? He bought him the vending machine and condoms and sent it to his house.
Yeah. Hey, that fool needs them, bro. He needs to just
mama was
tie them tools up, bro. Just go and tie them shits up, bro.
This shit was hilarious.
Oh, bro.
Kevin Hart's a real troll for that.
I can't wait to see what Snoop got in store for Death Row, bro.
Yeah, this would be one of the halftime shows that I actually sit down and watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of people are excited.
Yeah. Like Eminem, you got Eminem, Dr. Dre, Snoop Dogg, Mary J. Blige, Kendrick Lamar, 50 Cent. Hey, it's gonna be
I'm
good
excited
as
for the
hell though.
commercials because they're having Jim Carrey reprise like Cable Man for like a Verizon commercial.
Oh,
They've
for
been
Oh, for
real?
like
real?
they've been hinting at it the last few days for like 5G goes live on the 22nd, and it had him knocking on the door and
Like
looking through the thing.
looking into the
Cable
keyhole.
Man.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
also
like
you
it's
got another reason everybody's gonna watch because you got Joe Burr,
Joe
Joe.
Burr.
and Joe
Ice his
Shiesty.
veins.
Hey, everybody's going for Joe Shiesty, man.
Go for Joe.
So is
Hey,
Michelle
let's
Ryan apparently.
y'all ready to take this break, man?
Yeah.
And then
Let's
we'll
break
get on to
Yeah,
more topics, and then we'll get on to our big topic about fucked up neighbors.
for
that's
sure.
right.
He's that fucked up neighbors. All right.
Fuck their neighbors, cuz. R.I.P. to Bob Saget then, cuz.
Yeah, I didn't realize how because I know you gotta go, so
yeah, like around 11:30ish. So
yeah.
it's like shit.
It's all good.
Yeah, I figured we can cut out the Bob Saget stuff. We can talk about that some other time.
Yeah, it's fucked up news anyway. All right, hold on. I really wish Melon would let you like just have multiple logos.
Audio also.
I mean, my audio sounds good. It's yours. Yours kind of you turn the sound wave again.
Is it still doing the sound waves?
Nah, not anymore. You sound normal.
So I was saying so it seems to happen when we come back from break. I don't know what. It's probably because everybody's loading back in.
That might could be it. So I guess we're gonna do the. Which one would y'all want to do?
Don't forget, I'm locked in here.
Hey, let's just do let's just do one more, and then we'll do the big topic. We can break out.
All right, we'll do the Biden.
Yeah, the Biden.
Because isn't that what you titled the episode?
Yeah, that's what I titled the episode anyway. We do Biden's free crack giveaway.
Yeah, we'll just do the Biden thing, and then we'll
talk about our neighbors.
We'll just have you rant about your neighbors, and I'll give a bunch of crazy stories of how when I first gunshots coming from upstairs and shit.
What? Bro.
Yeah, when I first moved in here with the crazy ass neighbors above us. Dude was shooting at the sky and shit. Like he's doing room pops.
Room other guys doing room pops. We're sorry, dog. Look, remember, hey, we had that meeting last night, right? It was like, man, hey, as soon as y'all say, I'm gonna jump on. Like,
He was texting on the phone about which topics, you know.
Yeah, hold on. I'm texting him right now.
Just say we cut out everything but Biden. We'll send an RIP to the other topics.
Oh, there you go. Hey, because Skrill's he's pressed on time, so we're gonna just do the Joe Biden, and then we're gonna talk about crazy neighbors.
So we ain't gonna do the Home Depot?
Nah, we can hold it for another day.
We can do that.
Right, so
we can fill it in.
Biden and the neighbors.
Yeah,
Poppy Biden. Oi, Poppy Biden.
Because Skrill's wife going to WrestleMania again.
Yeah, she is. I found out her dance studio does like live feeds now. They got like a live camera. Like,
you need to be in that shit, bro.
I said, bro, you gonna get some creepy motherfuckers watching that with some lotion or something.
You?
It's like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
He's like, I get it for free.
Exactly.
Whenever you don't say we back.
All right, man, we back.
Yeah.
So let's get on to our Joe Biden crack pipe distribution.
The 5 o'clock free crack giveaway.
So for the past week, conservative media has been yelling about the Biden administration supposedly spending $30 million on crack pipes for poor black neighborhoods. Basically,
I don't like how that reads, bro. I don't like. We reading this news on Black History Month of all months, bro. This should have been some March news, man. What the hell?
But the white man they trying to get the people more
to grant our pipes mentioned, but from the blog's report, it was off to the race baiting. So among the items that grantees are able to purchase are infectious disease testing kits, Food and Drug Administration approved overdose reversal medication, strips to test drugs possibly tainted with fentanyl, and safe smoking kit suppliers. The last of those is what a conservative blog pounced on Monday to claim that the federal government is set to fund the distribution of crack pipes to drug addicts as part of its plan to advance racial equity.
What?
I don't know how that I don't know about that part. I am concerned about like the crack pipe.
Look, I get what Joe Biden's saying. He wants his son to have clean drugs. Okay, I get what he's saying. Okay, I get it. Like he's trying to help out everybody and make sure everybody gets clean drugs. You know what I'm saying? But this is so like Onion style story. It's crazy.
All right, so like we talked about before, but this is kind of like part of the reason why we said it in different conversations that they just need to legalize drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people are gonna do them no matter what.
They're gonna do them no matter what.
Make the money off them, so we ain't gotta be paying no $4 for gas.
You know,
bro.
the pharmaceutical companies ain't letting that happen, dog.
They're already getting into they're already getting the marijuana, bro. Now
let them get into the coke game, bro.
Like San Francisco is already doing. Is one of the cities that I know is already doing this with heroin use. You know what I'm saying? Like like if you go out to Walgreens, CVS, or whatever, and you're an addict, you can actually ask for clean needles. They'll give them to you, no questions asked. They just want to make sure people are using clean needles, so they're not like sharing needles and spreading disease and shit. You know what I'm saying? It makes sense because you can't stop. It's as far as we know, we're kids of the DARE program era. We know that shit don't fucking work. You know what I'm saying? This whole war on drugs was a goddamn.
Hey man, you telling me that drug abuse resistant education didn't help you?
No, motherfucker. I almost said nigga.
No, hey. I'm gonna tell you what helped me with drug abuse resistance was abusing drugs and finding out my body can't take that shit.
Right,
like that's like
the two things that made me not use drugs was my mom, who was a nurse, and she used to tell me all these horror stories about drug addicts and all that shit. And then I had my uncle that was in prison at the time, and he would tell me all his stories because he used to be a drug dealer. He used to tell me all the fucking horror stories of the drug game. He never told me the pretty shit or the cool shit, like all the cars he got and all that shit, the tight ass clothes. He told me all the bad shit. You know what I'm saying? Just to make sure I didn't get it. And those two things, that two pronged system worked on my ass. Their program didn't fucking work. They had us fucking singing songs and shit with a motherfucker named Wally and the goddamn line and shit. It's so stupid. You know what I'm saying? It's I think they should just legalize the shit, and then we won't have to really worry about it as much, because then you can actually the government can actually have a little bit more control on that kind of shit. But I mean, the 5 o'clock free crack giveaway shit that he got going on, I think it's a step in the right direction. I want to know what more is like. I need more information on these damn safe drug kits or whatever the fuck he's talking about.
Well, they said the use of safer smoking supplies reduces the risk of broken pipes, cutting people's mouths, which enables the spread of diseases like hepatitis C.
Okay.
Safer supplies also reduce the potential for toxic fumes from using homemade pipes.
Okay.
And eliminating the pipes from eligibility for funding. The administration is choosing a more expensive option of waiting until a health crisis sends people to emergency rooms.
See, they're smart. They're going to start tracking drug users. This is how they're going to start tracking drug users.
Too. And I can see that happening too. And I mean, not to say that it needs to happen, but that's the only kind of way you're going to be able to kind of contain it is if you got the numbers and seeing who's going for the supplies. Because not to say to go out and just straight up persecute them, but try to help them get the help that they need. You know what I'm saying? To break the addiction, or hopefully to break the addiction. So I can see some good out of it. Yeah, like when you first hear about it, when I first heard about this shit, I was like, what the fuck is they're giving away crack pipes? What the fuck? Like Marion Barry is about to have he's about to get reelected again off this shit. But it's
Kwame Kilpatrick.
Fucking Lamar Odom's like, yes.
Yeah. Skittles. Somebody give me my candy and my crack.
Him and Aaron Carter gonna be in there first, bro.
Fucking Jesus.
I don't know. I see some good in it. I do see the benefits of it. I hate that people who are dealing with any kind of addiction, they get demonized. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it's something that is like me. I'm fucking addicted to fucking sodas and shit and fucking candies. Look at my fat ass. You know what I'm saying? It's hard for me to fucking break that shit, like to not eat fucking sweets and all that shit. So just imagine, I can just barely imagine what it would be like to be addicted to fucking crack cocaine or fucking.
It's funny because addiction is the only disease you get yelled at for having. It's not like you walk in somebody's house and be like, "Man, I got cancer." Man, you got cancer? Get the fuck up out of this house, bro. You got cancer. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't happen like that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's, but I mean, some people do believe that addiction isn't a disease, but I've seen it. I've seen it in my own life ruined. You know, both my uncles are dead because of it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've seen it destroy enough people's lives to where it is a disease.
Yeah,
I mean, it's.
I think addiction, like drug addiction or substance abuse in general, whether it's alcohol or drugs, like I think everybody in this world has probably seen that shit. You know what I'm saying? In some form.
If you don't think addiction is a disease, try cutting caffeine out of your life for 2 weeks and see how you feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I almost fought my baby for goddamn Frosted Flakes, bro. That's how bad I wanted the sugar, dog.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Like, just try it.
The addiction is real, man.
That's just caffeine, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Like shit. Even like I mean, anything that you love, like you can do it. Just do it in moderation. That's always the golden rule. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But some people just can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had family members that was battling like substance abuse, and just watching them go through that struggle is hard because it's one of those situations where you're helpless. You can't really do anything to just make it stop. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Other than try to support them and help them get through that shit. The best way that you can, and everybody handles addiction differently. So I think these safe drug kits that they're going to be handing out, or they potentially might be handing out, could actually help people in the long run. You know what I'm saying? So that way,
I mean, I think I know it would have saved my uncle from passing away. He died of Hep C because of dirty needles. You know what I'm saying? He ended up dying because of a bad heart from Hep C. So sorry, I'm just moving into another room. Sorry. But you know what I'm saying? And my other uncle died of alcohol addiction because he died. He passed out on a porch and froze to death. You know what I'm saying? After drinking too much one night. So, I mean, it is what it is. But like I said, it's crazy, and I'm glad they're trying to do something about it. And I'm on board with actually making drugs legal and taxing them. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying to promote taking them, but make them legal and tax it. You know what I'm saying? Get drug dealers off the streets. Start making it legal and more safe for people at least.
Because then when you hurt their pockets, then they got to find another hustle and shit.
Well, not. They just go to school and get a pharmacy degree at that point. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So they can do it legally. You know what I'm saying? Like that's all they gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
So y'all trip. Hey, let's get on to our next topic, man. So we all had
wake your ass up.
We all had fucked
up. I don't
neighbors.
know about no drugs. Let me get these bets in real quick. I don't know nothing about no addiction.
We all had fucked up neighbors. So our next topic, our big topic is about fucked up neighbors. So what made us start off with this topic is Black's story of his neighbor.
Bro, this is weird, man. Like, he ain't fucked up. He's just weird as hell, bro.
Tell us the story, man.
All right. So when we first moved in this house, you know what I'm saying? I live in a townhouse community, you know what I'm saying? And like so when you in the townhouse, you already know like your neighbor's like right, it's like literally on the other side of the wall. So one day my wife goes to go walk our dog, and she walked the dog, and then she came in real quick, and she was like she had that look on her face. I'm like, what the fuck? So she told me, she's like, yeah, I was walking the dog, and our neighbor just came out of nowhere, scared the shit out of me, introduced himself, and he was trying to get all chit chatty, and she's like, I like to talk, but he just weirded me out so bad, I just didn't want to talk to this motherfucker. So I went in the house. I was like, all right, just maybe it's a one-off situation. So the next day, I take our dog out. So I'm watching him take a shit. I'm sitting there, and I'm doing the lazy dog owner. Just let your dog go out in the fucking yard and just go do his business. And I'm just sitting here with my arms crossed, waiting for him. And then all of a sudden, in the corner of my eye, I see the door open. I hear the door opening, and this motherfucker is out in a fucking robe, like a bathrobe, with the chest all out, bro, and some shorts. And then he's looking at me through the crack of the door.
Hey, bro.
So then I turn around and I look at him. I said, "What up, fool?" I said, "What's up?" He's like, "Ow, hey, how you doing? How's your morning, man? It's me. My name is London, and I'm your neighbor." I was like, "Oh, okay, all right, it's cool." And I'm just waiting for the dog to take a shit so I can get my ass back in the house. I want to play some fucking video games. And he's still talking to me. He's like, "Yeah, man, I just moved in." I said, "Yeah, I saw you and your roommate, because he came in here with it was a white dude that was moving, like helping him move or whatever." I said, "Yeah, I saw you and your roommate was moving in." He said, "Oh no, I got no roommates, man. I'm a bachelor. This is a bachelor pad. This is a bachelor pad." I'm like, "Nigga, get away from me. You weirded me out, motherfucker. Why you tell another grown ass man it's a bachelor pad? I don't know. That's a no-go." So like last night, like he this dude, he's met like one of our neighbors behind us, and they've been hooking up. That's not my business. You can do whatever. So she brings her dogs over to his house, and she lets it's a fucking big ass Great Dane and a small ass little dog, and they're just taking shits all over my goddamn in front of our unit. You know what I'm saying? So I watch these motherfuckers taking the shit. I said, I saw them on my camera because they made my camera go off. So this morning I walked my dog. I picked up the little dog shit, threw that shit in the nigga bushes, man. Fuck your dogs, man. It's just wild, man. Goodness. So I got
so
this.
You basically have Prince living next to you, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, he got fucking neon lights in his house, bro. It should be lit up, look like a casino, cuz it's a bachelor pad, bro. I said, "All right, you got it,
bachelor, baby.
I'm a bachelor, bro." The first when he said that shit,
getting it in.
Hey, get it in though. That's I'm not mad at you, but bro, put a shirt on.
But the big problem is the music, right? Like he keeps bumping music. What,
man? Dude is bumping. All right, because of COVID, everybody works at home now. Like I work from home every other week. My wife works every day. She has to get on the phone sometimes. This motherfucker will be blasting his music hard as hell from sun up to sundown. And my wife, like, she doesn't want to go over there because he's kind of creepy and shit. So I told my wife, I said, "Fuck it, I'll go knock on the motherfucker's door. I'm not scared of the dude." So I knock on this dude's door. It's just bumping. And I ring his doorbell. That made him come out. And when he comes out, shit's still bumping. And he's like, "Hey, what's up, man?" I was like, "Yo, hey, I got nothing against the music, bro. I actually like the music. Can you just kind of turn it down?" "Oh, hey, hold on, man. I can't hear you. Let me turn my music down." I said, "Motherfucker, this is what I'm talking about." It's wild, bro. To me, he's cool because he used to like keep to himself, but now I guess since he's getting that ass and shit, now he got a bump. He got a bump that shit.
He got the robe on and the bumping and all that.
He got to keep the honeys rolling in, bro. So you got to keep
it. He's feeling himself.
Shit was funny though, bro. Crazy, but I know it's not as crazy as fucking neighbors in San Antonio, bro.
My craziest neighbor's stories were definitely since I moved in here with the people who used to live above us, bro. And then they moved from above us to the right of us.
Yeah.
Right? So it was like no matter what, the crazy was just around us, bro. When we first moved in, like literally that first night, we heard like gunshots from like literally like the floor above us. And we're like, what the fuck just happened? And I go out there, I look, dudes on the porch just popping in the sky celebrating, bro. Like, I'm like,
celebrating what?
He's doing room pops. I don't know if you ever see all the other guys. He doing porch pops, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they were kind of baby. Bro, yeah, they had like 3 kids who were running around at all times of the night, bro. It'd be 3, 4 in the morning. They running around, bro, because they always had people going in and out of there. I ain't saying what kind of business they had going on there, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? Our house always smelled like weed for some weird reason. I don't smoke. My wife don't smoke, so I mean the vents. You know what I'm saying? It's like that happened. That happened to go away once they moved too. You know what I'm saying? Oddly enough, but
that was weird.
but these dudes always used to have the craziest shit going on upstairs. But you hear them fighting, arguing, trying to kick down the doors, everything all
For
the time.
real.
I said, bro, like for real. Like they almost made us want to move. Eventually, I got tired about it. Said some stuff to the office, and they basically got.
Oh, you snitched.
I didn't snitch. I was just
Karen,
like, I was like,
he said, "Hey man, I think somebody doing something they don't have no business doing."
He had the camera. He had out like this. I'm just saying. I'm recording and I'm calling.
I was just saying. I was like, bro, I don't know if people are firing guns from the roof or whatnot, but I keep hearing gunshots going on. I'm concerned for my family's safety, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't like, you know what I'm saying? I'm concerned with my family's safety. You know what I'm saying? I don't know
first, bro. I don't blame you. Got to
exactly. So then so I guess this was their idea of moving to the right when that unit opened.
Yeah.
And the crazy just kept going on, bro, because now the music they're always blasting over there was right next to our room while we're trying to sleep every night. On top of, you know, all the other crazy business they doing. Then like one dude would be passing out and the girlfriend would be thinking that he's in there cheating on her because he got the door locked. She trying to kick the door down and shit. What? You know what I'm saying? You hear at like 3 in the morning, boom, boom, boom. You thought somebody like on our door, and I was like, no, it ain't our door. Because I looked through the thing, I was like, better not be our door. I came out there, bro.
Not trying to be funny and them, dog, but you need to start recording this type of stuff that happens around you, man. Bro, you can make your own.
Crazy.
Bro, go ahead and make a YouTube session.
Bro, all those stories. See, I just have a creepy dude. You know what I'm saying? He got the whole goddamn the cast from Friday and shit over there, bro.
Bro, the craziness for the most part has gone since they've moved out. They moved out down the street, so, like to one of the other apartment complexes. They keep getting moved around. That's how troublesome they are. You know what I'm saying? Like they keep getting moved around. The cops are always showing up still at this other apartment complex. Like the other people don't care. They call the cops on them every time. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, like, hey, do what you gotta do, man.
You speaking of cops, like, all right, the other night, like my oldest son, because he's in college right now, so he came home because he wanted us to take care of his bearded dragon. So now I got a fucking bearded dragon in my house now. So while he was coming over here, my wife is trying to give him directions to the house, and all of a sudden, like he said, he's like a couple streets away. My wife is outside waiting for him to pull up, and all of a sudden we just hear gunshots. You know where we live at, Laverne. You know how Laverne get, and she just hear the gunshots, and she's freaking out. She's like, "I hear gunshots. It might be him." I said, "Baby, chill. It's not. It's not him.
Somebody's shooting at him."
My wife was like, "Oh, you need to call the non-emergency number." I said, "I ain't calling shit. I ain't listening to this."
Hey, I'm that type of person. Ain't got nothing to do with me. I ain't got nothing to do with
me. Hey, they ain't at my house. I'm cool. It's clearly it's a couple blocks away. It's not my problem.
Hey,
and then as soon as I got in the house, like 2 minutes later, PD's already coming through because the fucking police department is like not too far from us anyway. So I told my wife, I said, "Yo, just when we hear this shit, just obviously come in the house, but we don't have to do all this extra shit. You know what I'm saying? Unless they're on our property doing it. You know what I mean? Shit, wild, man.
Yeah. Hey, don't jump in somebody's business that ain't yours, man.
What?
What's the craziest neighbor you ever had, Esters?
Nothing like that, man. Y'all top mine, dog. Hey, my neighborhood is good and quiet, man. You just got neighbors. Neighbors. Hey, you just got neighbors, dog. If you don't cut your grass in time, they'll leave notes in your mailbox and stuff like
that.
For real? And
you need to cut your grass.
And your neighborhood's serious when they got that neighborhood watch sign there. Well,
hold on, cause you got chores at your neighborhood, bro.
Yeah, bro. Hey, they don't play, bro. They like if you let your lawn get. Hey, them said to put notes in.
They don't want this shit. They don't want this shit look like goddamn savannah or some kind of shit where the grass is like knee high and all that bullshit.
Hey man, it was wild, bro. Yeah.
So you're the bad neighbor in this situation. You're the bad neighbor because they got to come and leave notes in the door.
Hey, could be, man, but hey,
that boy, you know that boy that lives next door. He look like the boy on the Friday movie Day. That boy.
You know that Day man was coming around here bumping all that.
He was driving that Impala Nissan car truck, and he don't cut his grass. I'm gonna put notes in his car, in his mailbox. Let him know. He a bad man.
Man. It's hey, you know, it's like it's serious if they have neighborhood white signs in the neighborhood.
Hey, when Esther's looking for a neighborhood, he makes sure everybody got a credit score at least 750 around there.
They got their own little and they also got their own little like page too, like that everybody talk to each other. Yeah.
Oh shit! Oh yeah.
Where you could like join and talk, and they be talking about like.
You know what? The couple times I've been to your house, like driving in the neighborhood, because the first time I had to look for your house.
Yeah.
So you like
it's a lot of turns.
So when you're trying to find a house, no matter where you at, you always kind of drive slower than normal, and you're looking around and shit.
Yeah.
So I'm looking mad suspicious, bro. I'm up here looking around, but it's broad daylight. It wasn't like I was doing it at night. Man, I swear to God, like every time I hit a corner, there was a motherfucker out there looking at me. Every corner I hit, and then especially like I missed a turn, I end up in the cul-de-sac. I had to turn around, and when I swear to God, I was backing up. I felt like I was in Get Out, bro. And there, like all these white people was up here looking at me, just staring and shit. I was like, let me find this motherfucker house, bro.
These suckers, bro. Hey, they don't play over here, man.
Slowly turn around looking at you with
riding through the neighborhood, man.
Bro, I thought I was gonna end up looking like strange fruit, bro.
You thought the white dragon was about to show up, bro.
He better not mess up in the neighborhood, dog.
Right.
They be talking. I remember. See, a lot of people hate what they call it when people trying to come to your door and sell you stuff.
Solicitors.
Yeah, they hate soliciting, dude. I don't care for that, dude. I'll listen. Am I gonna buy something?
Yeah, it might be a good product. You might want to invest in it. You never know.
They be taking pictures of them, sending it to everybody.
You just live in the Karen block, motherfucker. That's what that is.
Hey, dog, they wild, bro.
Hey, you best be careful before you get Karen'd out. You know what I'm saying? We're doing the RIP for you or something. You know
it's wild, man. It's little typical stuff like that, but
yeah. Man. Hey, but then your neighborhood do look nice though, bro.
Hey, I wish they would have gunshots over here, bro. I wish they would.
You know what?
Put
I was living in my own because this is my first home. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in my own little fantasy world and shit. I got a house. You know what I'm saying? It's just built like we got this shit built from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? I'm hyped about the shit, and then got that dose of reality with the pop. I said, shit, I forgot I'm in Laverne. Come back to reality real quick.
Hey, it's wild, man.
Yeah. We live right next to a military base too, so they're always popping off over there during training and shit too. So it's like
the crazy thing about it, they do say like the worst cities are like some of the worst cities are military cities for some reason.
No, the reason why is because I used to be stationed in Fort Campbell. You know what I'm saying? And like you get everybody from all different walks of life. You know what I'm saying? Even when you're in the military, you know what I'm saying? Some people they join the military to get out of the streets. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they was into some shit they're trying to get out. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes it's kind of hard to get the hood out of motherfuckers sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Or that life out of them.
Yeah.
So sometimes they'll try to run a double life type of situation.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's what's going on a lot of times in military towns.
And then most of the crime now here is happening on like the north side because that's the fancy neighborhoods now. You know, a lot. So it's like the weird crimes happen around here now on the west side. A lot of like the tragic crimes and all that happen on the north side and shit now because the fancy houses, people breaking in, getting shot, all that. Ain't nobody going. What are you gonna break in here and get 50 cents? You know what I'm saying? Like, get
the Paw Patrol DVDs.
Yeah. You got Paw Patrol bootleg here, bro. Like, what is that? Ain't even a real DVD. It's a Paw Patrol movie bootleg. It's hand puppets. It's not even a real movie, motherfucker. What do you want from me?
That shit wild, bro. Yeah. Shout out to the neighbors, man.
Hey, yeah, man. You gotta have a good laugh off neighbors, dog.
Hell yeah.
Y'all ready to close it off, man?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
let's wrap it up. Let's go.
All right. So you already know closing notes, so go ahead, start off.
Oh man, this is a fun episode. I like this episode. Man, again, it's gonna be great to watch another Super Bowl tomorrow that's got no Dallas Cowboys in it. Shout out to my boy Q. Since I've been alive, I could not remember seeing a Dallas Cowboys Super Bowl. So I mean, it's just when you're that. Oh man, but man, yeah. Again, you can catch us on all platforms. You can catch me, bscribs88. I've been doing a lot of content creating on TikTok and YouTube at the moment, but besides that, man, I'm just hoping for a good Super Bowl tomorrow. Hoping it's a shootout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm just, I'm rooting for both teams. You know what I'm saying? Because I used to live in Michigan and Matt Stafford, so I'm rooting for all the Matt Stafford fans, and I'm also rooting for all the Bengals fans and friends that I have that are Bengals fans. So tomorrow's gonna be crazy. Everybody stay safe. Don't do nothing stupid. If you've been drinking, don't be driving. If you got enough money to get alcohol, you got enough money to get an Uber. You know what I'm saying? So don't be going to no bars doing nothing stupid if you go out. Yeah, I mean, that's all I got.
All right. Yeah, piggyback again on what Scribs was saying. Like this video. So hit the
Share it
subscribe
like
button.
COVID.
Hit the follow button. And you can follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and of course here on YouTube on the Unintelligent Graduates. I don't know what words are hard as hell for me today. Drop us a line on Twitter at the Unintel Grad. Tell us how we're doing. Give us some feedback. Hell, you can even throw us like questions that you want us to answer. You know what I'm saying? We'll hit you up and we'll answer them for you. You can catch me on Instagram and Twitter at BlackPinoJ. My gamer tag is also BlackPinoJ. And check out my channel, the Game Trek: The Last Generation. I got 4 episodes in right now. My most recent one is involving Final Fight. And I'm actually, later on today, I'm going to try to get some Dynamite Cop in for my Dreamcast put on the channel for next week. So be on the lookout for that. That's all I got.
You can follow me on all platforms, Sir Esters. What's fun?
Oh, hey,
you look like the Asian salt dude that's on TikTok. You look like he's about to.
Hey, and also I need to say it every time. I forgot to say it, but salamat to everybody who's been tuning in and listening to the show, audio wise or on YouTube. There's millions of podcasts out there, and you guys are taking the time to kick it with us. So thank you for that. Salamat.
You can follow me, Sir Esters, on all platforms. YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, The Unintelligent Graduates, Twitter, The Unintel Grads. Make sure you share, like, subscribe to us. If you listen to us on Apple Podcasts, please give us 5 stars.
Do it.
If you have any questions, you can hit us up on Anchor, anything else. And I got a quote here by Bob Saget. They was talking about there might be some foul play or something to the cause of his death. We had to shorten our show, but that was one of the things we was going to talk about. But I have a quote here by Bob Saget. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. And if that doesn't work out for you, tomorrow is the first day of the rest of your life.
Or not.
And just know you do not need no 4-year degree to be a graduate. As long as you better yourself every day, just know you're becoming a graduate. And yeah, you might say these 3 fellows are unintelligent, but you need to come to realization that this is our show and we're the Unintelligent Graduates and we're out. Peace.
Should have the other part of that quote. He said, or not, you could die today.